Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wednesday Night Truck Series here at OSS, Outlaw Sim Series. We're here at the wonderful Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Gonna be one great race here tonight. It's one of my favorite tracks personally. But right now, qualifying is underway. Jeff Peppers, you're gonna be out in front on the pole as of right now with a 30.55 lap time. Not too bad. Let's see if he can hold that position. And he's not, he's gonna fall. Daniel Park gonna take over that top position. Pepper's gonna fall back to 5th. Ben Morrow's gonna sit there in 2nd place as of right now. '71 Blaine Woodruff headed onto the track here to put down his first times. There you go. Here, I will unmute Discord. Alright, it looks like I'll get my co-host Brett with me here tonight.
How about it, guys? Let's see.
Gonna be a good race here. My favorite track.
Las Vegas. Be a fun track. Should slip it up nice for him.
Oh yeah, and one thing about this track, you can run full throttle.
Full throttle all the way around. You there, Chris?
Yep.
I'm having mic issues. Give me just a minute.
Alright, it looks like are we wrapping up qualifying here. That's the one thing about this track is it's so short that we need to update trading paints. So short that we need to update trading paints. That's why it's not been updating, because usually it starts up when I turn my computer on, but and then I'm fine. My paints are all loaded in every time I get in here, but the last 2 days it's been not loading in any paints. So as that downloads, max service onto the track.
Having some difficulty with my free floating headset.
Ooh. Yeah, I can hear you now.
How many laps we got here tonight? 130?
Yes.
Ooh, that'll be a nice long race here tonight.
Yes, it will.
How many sets of tires these boys got?
I'm not 100% sure.
Let's go look. They have 5 tire changes, so that's 5 sets over the wall and 1 set already on the car. 75% fuel.
And no fast repairs.
Oh, no fast repairs. Fixed setup, so they're all running the exact same thing. 15 green white checkers available.
Oh, jeez. Maybe we'll get a chance to use some of those.
Maybe so. Make things interesting there at the end.
Alright, looks like the grid is set. As we wait for the official starting grid to come through.
You know, Chris, I'm betting you were all about being here for this one tonight. You're probably going to be wishing you were out there racing.
Yeah, I love this
Right.
track.
Yeah, I know it's your favorite. It's usually a good action-packed track. Lots of lanes, fun to watch.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's one of my all-time favorites, but taking forever to get the grid going here.
Yeah.
There must be time left in qualifying still. There we go. Alright. Alrighty, row 1 we got Daniel Park and Ben Morrow. In row 2, starting in 3rd, we got Max Service and Kyle Lingerfelt in 4th. We got Josh Fox rolling off in 5th, Kevin Thompson in 6th, Seth Berger in 7th with Andrew Pratt in 8th, Jesse Adams in 9th, Morgan Sterling's gonna round out the top 10. They're in 11th. Oh, went way ahead. In 11th, we got Matt Setzer and Adam Gardner in 12th. Starting 13th, we got Jeff Peppers and Blaine Woodruff. In 15th, Devin Smith and Andrew Duffield in 16th. 17th, Andrew St. Coeur and Eric Peck. In 19th, we got Aiden Giordano and Forrest Hamilton Jr. In 21st, Randall Barnett with Doug Solms next to him. And rounding out the 23rd, we got Adam Spear, Tyler Markle. It's like not everybody is on the grid. We're missing a couple of trucks. Josh Fox, Doug Solms. Yes, great qualifying for Max Service. Max is going to start there in the 3rd position in that pink and white 81 truck. With says Berg Arts.
There's 6th place. He finally gridded up for us.
Yep, Kevin Thompson there in the 6th position. But Daniel Park gonna lead them from the restart zone, taking this one lap around the track. And we're gonna take the green flag.
How many cars we got out there?
23.
23.
Blaine
How many do we
Woodruff.
think are...
Nice
How many...
pace.
Nice pace. Yeah. How many cars do you think are going to be left when we finish tonight?
I don't know. Vegas. I mean, you can take a little damage and still be in it. I don't know. 23 right now. Let's go. I'm gonna say 22.
I'm going to say we're going to have 19 trucks left. Not wishing any bad juju on anyone. It's just my prediction.
Right. That's the one thing I was like, yeah. I mean, we like all of them to be there, but there's always one truck that ends up getting so badly damaged.
Alright, looks like the Dude Crew. And who is that in that white truck? What's the truck's sponsor?
Green, green, green.
Nicorette.
Nicorette.
We got that old Jeff Gordon. I think Jeff Gordon drove a Nicorette car back in the day.
My trading base must not be updated because I'm seeing D-Tank Racing on his hood.
See, I updated mine and
Alright, looks like everyone made it through turns 1 and 2. Oh! Their leader gets loose on the bottom. He saves it, checks up the whole bottom line. Thought everyone was going to come out of turn 2 safe. Or, well, turn 4. Almost had a perfect lap. Ooh. New leader, BMRL, and the Duke Crew truck.
we're gonna update trading paints again and see.
Followed by Kyle Lingerfeld running second. They've got a nice gap back to the third, which is Kevin Thompson in that Cheez-It truck. Fourth, Andrew Pratt. Fifth, Morgan Sterling. Sixth, Blaine Woodruff. Seventh, Daniel Park. Eighth, Andrew Duffield. Ninth, Forrest Hamilton. And 10th is Max Service. That's around our top 10 here. After that restart. And after that, we've got a lot of side-by-side racing going on, fighting for position. Top 10's kind of evened out to it. They're just cruising.
Yeah, I think for some reason Trading Paints didn't completely download all the paints earlier when I opened it.
Ah, that sucks.
But
Daniel Parks
updated now.
wants to get back up to that league. He's going inside of the 23 car of Morgan Sterling. He's going to take that position.
Oh yeah, it's still the Nicorette.
Coming out of turn 4.
Yep, it's still showing that Nicorette Exalta paint scheme. So we got a Nicorette truck, and then we got the Camel.
And the Camel. Alright. Daniel's done past the 75 of Andrew Pratt and the 6th of Kevin Thompson. He wants that lead back. The only thing about that, he's going to burn up those tires fighting hard to get that lead back this early.
Sure
Vegas is a fun track, but man, it eats those tires up.
Yeah, and
Daniel's now putting pressure on the 65.
let's see, does he ever lift? Is he going full throttle? Let's hop on board with him again. At full throttle all the way through 1. And two.
Man, he had burned up those tires as he goes inside of the 65 of Kyle Lingerfeld. Kyle's just going to pull out of the way and let him have it. Says, hey, I'm going to save my tires. You going up there. It's a long race. I would be fighting to stay in the top 10, but I don't think I'd be fighting just for the lead right now. I'm going to try to hold out as long as I can. Oh, 65. Kyle Lingerfeld's going to go back inside of Daniel. Daniel's probably feeling some heat in those tires about right now.
Sure is, yeah. It's the one thing, like you said about Vegas, is you gotta learn and you gotta know how to save those tires. You burn them up way too soon, and you're gonna start falling back.
Yeah, he's either he's saving his tires now, or he's feeling that heat in those tires right now, because he has come off that bottom lane, and he is just hanging tight right there.
Right, and this truck can definitely be, you can definitely go 40 to 50 laps on a single set of tires. I've done it last season. It's just lifting in turn 1, middle of turn 1 and 2, you throttle it back in and roll right out. Same thing with 3 and 4. And you'll still have tire when everyone else is going in to change them.
One through five's kind of evened out.
I know, and I'm loving this.
Oh! 15 gave a bump to 65 going that turn, got him a little loose. Daniel had to lift. That's going to give the 23 car of Morgan Sterling a run on the inside. He's going to take second. They are 2 by 2 by 2 for third place on back. Number 6, Kevin, making a move inside of Daniel. We're seeing a lot of moves early.
Yeah, that's the one thing, like, yeah, I've noticed that is a lot of going up and down really quickly, a lot of passes being made, a lot of bumps being put. Definitely a wild one early on.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people already making moves, scrambling for position. Trying to adjust some of my stuff here. All right. Daniel has to burn up some of those tires. I fully believe we're going to see Daniel falling back here in about 15 laps.
Yeah, definitely. He seems to be kind of struggling to get past the 65 as it is right now.
Yeah. Old 65 of Kyle Lingerfeld. I wonder if those two have any kind of rivalry or anything, because they're fighting each other pretty hard, have been past several laps.
Daniel going to the inside. Yeah, look at that. Washing up the track, having to kind of crank that wheel.
Oh, yeah. 81 of Max Service is going to take advantage of that wash up right there. It's going to give him a run on the outside, followed by the 77 of Seth Berger. Everyone seems to be a little stronger than that 15 of Daniel right now.
Let's go right on.
They're all.
Them.
Everyone else definitely carrying a lot more momentum into that turn than he is. He's having to lift a lot to hold that bottom line.
Yeah, which is another thing I've noticed is that, yeah, he's not even going up at all. He's just still right in that bottom line. There he's going to kind of go up the track to the wall a little bit as much as he can. But you can hear the tires just squealing away on turn 3 and 4.
Daniel's going to fall in line behind the number 12 machine of Andrew Coer.
Looks like Adam Gardner's got his sights set on Daniel in the 15.
Yes, he does. That old Scooby-Doo machine gonna dive low inside of the 15. He's got momentum. He's probably come out side by side right here with him.
Oh.
He is gonna die. Oh, Adam through the grass. He saves it. He's gonna lose some time there. He's gonna pass by the 71 of Blaine Woodruff. Got some chat. People asking if Adam's okay over the radio.
It looks like Park's gonna move up to take the middle and high lane like he heard me say something.
He might just be. Ben Morrow has a nice little lead right here. 1.1 seconds ahead of Kevin Thompson.
Yep, now all Daniel needs to do is just let up the throttle on entrance of 1 and 3 in the middle of both turns. Full throttle out. Let those tires rest a little bit and get cooled down.
Alright, current top 10. Ben Morrow in first with a 1.1 second lead, followed by Kevin Thompson, that Cheez-It machine, running second. Kyle Lingerfield third, that number 65 car. 81 of Max Service. Hellman's Mayo. He ain't your cousin, is he, Chris?
No.
That's Seth Berger sitting in 5th place right now on that 77 truck. Andrew Pratt sitting in 6th in that 75. Andrew Cower, 7th position. Coer in that number 12 car. Daniels sitting in 8th.
Yeah, it looks like he's doing something a little bit different. He's not full throttling it through the corners anymore. I think he's listening.
He might be. Morgan Sterling in that 9th in the 23 car. And the round out top 10, the 71 of Blaine Woodruff in the Bush Beer pickup truck.
He seems to be gaining positions back as well. That gap he's pulled on the 23 truck.
Yeah, with everything going on, there's probably a lot of people that burn up some tires trying to gain position with everything happening up there.
Yep, he's letting out of the throttle until midway through 3 and 4.
We got a battle back here in the back for 17th. We got Devin Smith in that 95, quickly followed by Jeffrey Peppers. He's trying to make something happen. Jeffrey Peppers in that number 18 truck. Jess Adams was trying to give it a shot in that number 55 truck. sponsored by Wendy's and Oreos. Looks like he's falling back a little bit to watch and see what Jeffrey's going to do up here. In front of them, we've got Matt Setzer going 3 wide, shooting the middle between the 8 truck and the 21 of Angiador. A smooth move right there. We have trucks on pit road, Chris.
Yeah, I noticed that. We're 27 laps in also. It's flying by with this green flag run. We're already on lap 27.
%75 fuel. I'm gonna say they're gonna run what, 25 laps on 75% fuel?
Yeah.
20 to 25.
Yeah, about 25 to 30.
Well, yeah, 27. Yeah, probably about 30. Jeffrey Pepper's at number 69 truck. Good old summer 69 right now on pit road, sitting 16th.
And this is one of those tracks where a mistake on pit road, too fast entering, too fast on, overshooting your box, having to back up a little bit, it's going to cost you dearly here.
Oh, yep. Ben Morrow still out on track in that number 1 position. If these guys are taking tires and he stays out significant longer, he will lose some time. Right now, he's 2.1 seconds, though, ahead of Kevin Thompson, sitting in second. Would you take tires here, Chris?
Oh, yeah, especially if we're going to have, what, 5 over the wall or 4?
5 sets over the wall.
Yeah, I think right now I'm taking tires right now. The next 30 laps, though, I'm taking gas. I don't know. If I've got tires to do it every single stop, then I guess I'm doing it every single stop.
So I did the math. 130 laps, 5 sets of tires. That gives you a new set every 26 laps. That's not counting the set of tires on the truck when they start the race. So they've got an extra set to use at some point. So, yes, I think you're right. Taking some tires now is definitely the thing to do.
And if you look at the times, the guys right now that have taken tires, they're a full second faster than our current leader, Kevin Thompson. So even later on in the next 30 laps, if people decide not to take tires and you do, yeah, you're going to be a lap behind them, or at least half a lap, maybe 3/4 of a lap behind. But you're going to have a lot faster lap times and you're going to catch them.
Kevin Thompson currently sitting first, followed by Lingerfeld running behind him. When are these guys going to come to pit road? They're losing a lot of time.
Yeah, I have a feeling they're probably going to be outside the top 10.
Lingerfeld drops to pit road. Kevin's going to stick it out.
I foresee Lingerfeld's probably going to drop down to the 15th, 16th position here on this cycle.
I think Kevin's going to come in this time. I think I just saw him call out over the radio.
Bulldog fan here. Go Dogs.
Yep, Kevin's slowing up. Kevin coming down pit road. Going to have a new leader.
Lingerfeld's still on pit road.
Morgan Sterling going to be our new leader.
Here they're going to start dropping now. Lingerfeld's dropping, like I said, about 15th. He's dropped back to 12th. Here they come. Alright, he's going to get up to speed. He's going to hold on to the 12th position. Not too bad. And Devin Smith, Matthew Setzer. These guys are going to have to pit here.
Yes, they are.
Here they go. Josh Fox, the only one that has not pitted. He's running a 32.05 last time, and everyone behind him is running a 30 to a 31. So almost 2 seconds, a second to 2 seconds off pace. I think Josh is going to fall very far down the chain here.
Morgan Sterling coming out of pit road, currently positioned 4th. Let's see what he's going to be when he comes out. Looks like he's going to come out 21st.
Yeah, it looks like
this late pit strategy was not the thing to do, Chris.
no. Josh Fox is going to come out 22nd. Yeah. They're doing an average of 45 seconds on pit road, and 21st is 44 seconds behind Josh Fox when he hit pit road.
Now, I will say though, if you look right now, Morgan 1 lap on his tires. The current leader, Max, has 10 laps on his tires.
So, yeah, that could...
If we see a caution right now, these guys who pitted late are going to have a leg up. But if we go green, I see it kind of being a little bit of a disadvantage.
Right, and then these guys that have 10 laps on their tires, I mean, they're due to pit here in the next 17 laps.
If we go green, it's going to be interesting. Someone has done some math here, and it's going to be a thing if we go green. All right, we've got a battle right now for 8th position between the 8 truck. Who is that? The 55, the 6, and the 71. Battling for 8th position. They're trading between 2 and 3 wide. The 55 of Jesse Adams come out on top, come out in 8th position. Followed by the number 6 of Kevin Thompson with that Jesus truck. Kevin Thompson's come back around to the 9th position after all that.
I know, and Josh Fox already up to 19th. He's passing him down.
'55 of Jesse Adams and the 6 of Kevin Thompson trading positions right now. Eight car gonna give some pressure to the 55. He's gonna swing it wide. Looks like he's gonna cut inside coming out of turn 4 here. Sorry, turn 2. Nope, he does not. He stays tucked in behind him. He's gonna go to the outside. Let's see what's going on right now. These guys are spread out. Not a lot of exciting stuff happening right now.
No, looks like we're keeping it calm.
Yep.
Almost using the whole track.
Alright, current top 10, Max Service. That Hellman's Mayo truck sitting in first. Followed by Seth Berger closely on his tail in that 77 truck. Ben Morrow was our leader earlier in the race before the pit cycle. He's come back up position number 3. That 13 Do Cruise truck. Adam Gardner sitting 4th currently. Andrew Pratt currently sitting 5th in that 75 truck. Andrew Coer. How do you say that?
St. Coeur.
Like St. Coeur. Sitting 6th. Right now, Adam and Andrew are battling for that 4th position. Kyle Lingerfeld sitting 7th. Kevin Thompson 8th. Eric Peck 9th. Jess Adams going to round out your top 10. That number 55 Wendy's machine. You know, Chris, we might have been wrong. These guys have cycled back to the front on those newer tires.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Josh Fox sitting in the 17th position. And Kevin Thompson, yeah, he's sitting pretty good right now.
I mean, looking right now, number 1, Max Service. 18 laps on his tires currently. Kevin Thompson in 6th has 11 laps. That's a huge difference at a track like Las Vegas.
Yeah, and Kevin Thompson there in the 7th position. Everyone in front of him is doing a second slower lap time right now.
Long game going green. Way to go. We might be learning something here, Chris, for our race here in a few weeks.
Yeah, we'll be here December 4th, I think.
Ben Morrow, new leader. Well, new old leader. Max Service 2nd, Seth Berger 3rd. See, Ben Morrow has 17 laps on his tires. Kevin Thompson has 14. Max Service has 21. So Max must be burning those tires a little bit more than Ben. Well, we got a battle right here between the 6 truck of Kevin Thompson and the 75 of Andrew Pratt. 69 of Jeffrey Peppers just called out that he's pitting. Is this time for a new pit cycle? It is. We are getting there.
Wow, lap 50.
Man, these laps are just running on by. Fourth through 8th. All running right here together, followed closely by Adam Gardner. He's got his eyes set on that pack. If those guys start fighting, Adam can definitely make up some position here. Oh, 65 truck of Kyle Lingert goes inside of the 75 of Andrew Pratt. He wants that position. With how spread out these guys are getting, every second and every position counts, especially coming to these pit cycles. Green flag race, man, speeding on pit road would kill you.
I'm going to step away real quick and get a drink real fast.
All right. Right, 65 of Kyle Lingert, still battling the 75 of Andrew Pratt. They are side by side, lap by lap. They're not racing too hard though, so I don't think they're burning up their tires too much, but they're definitely fighting each other. Oh! Kyle passes Andrew. Andrew got close to that bumper. Oh, we got a caution. Oh, man. Just as Chris steps away, we're going to have to rewind that and review it, boys. Boys and girls, what happened? I'm not seeing anything.
No.
Chris, we're under caution right now. I can't find a wreck or anything. Do these guys
Stage
have a
break.
competition? Stage break? Okay.
Yep.
That explains it then.
I thought there was one in there, but then we hit like lap 50s. So I think it was lap 60 probably.
Yep. Alright, these guys are on pit lane now. Lap 55. Looks like some of these guys taking a wave around. Who's going to win the race off pit road? Ben
Well,
Morrow's going to win the race off pit road.
I'm thinking Jeff is about to be. Was he a lap down? I know he pitted earlier. He pitted on lap 48.
Jeffrey definitely short pit.
He pitted on lap 48, so I don't know. Is that going to put him up in the front of these guys?
Let's find old Jeffrey.
It is, I think. He's up to 18th right now.
Last pit on lap 49. 6-lap stint. Where is he?
He's back in 16th, 19th.
So he is not going to be up front.
No, he must have fell a lap down pitting earlier on lap 49.
Must have. Or been running out of fuel.
Surprised we didn't see him just jump down pit road since he's going to start at the back of the field and take a little bit more gas.
I would.
I mean, them tires are just now warmed up, so he should have speed.
Daniel Parks coming down pit road. He's going to take a little bit more fuel. So is Jess Adams. Oh, and Forrest Hamilton and Adam Spear. They're all taking a little extra fuel.
Yeah, I'm surprised Peppers. Let's see if Peppers goes down pit road. Get a little bit more gas in that truck. I think I'd go ahead, switch, make sure my tires are on check. Fill that gas all the way up. Because since he did take a wave around, he's going to drop to the end of the line. But not behind the guys that just pitted, I don't think. It looks like he's going to stay out. Ooh, boy. He's not the pit before these guys do here later on.
Right. If I was Jeff, I would have definitely come on down and grabbed some more fuel. Especially being on older tires. Jeffrey Peppers, hometown Hampton, Georgia. How close is Hampton, Georgia to me? 133 miles, 3 hours and 3 minutes. That's just close enough to go over and roll his yard, Chris.
Seth Berger gonna find himself back up front. He was last week's winner at Atlanta.
Alright, these boys are coming to green. Not even call it top 10 because it's going to change here in about 2 seconds.
Adam Gardner back there in the 7th position right now.
'77. Seth Berger putting some pressure on Ben Morrow. He wants that lead. See if he can do it. I have a feeling Ben Morrow is just going to pull away. Ben has been dominant here tonight. Seth is going to have to put some pressure and move him out of the way if he wants it.
Slider off of 4. The 12 getting real loose.
Oh. 12's out here apologizing on the radio.
Yeah, Andrew St. Coeur totally sideways coming out of 4, but was able to... Oh, we got a wreck. The 23 did a full 360. Green flag stays out. That was unbelievable. Holy crap.
Still side by side for lead.
What the heck?
Between Seth Berger and Ben Morrow. Seth is not laying down.
I can't even find that replay. Dang. 23. Who's the 23? Morgan Sterling. Can I find a replay with him?
Ben Morrow's got the lead.
Here we are.
Followed by the 7 Seth Berger.
Oh.
Max Service in 3rd. They're side by side after that.
He was coming off of Daniel Park's nose, went up high. Daniel Park was up there against the wall and kind of nosedive into the wall and did a full 360 back, aiming straight.
Oh, Morgan Sterling. Alright, these guys are in line 1 through 4th. Just cruising right now. Closest battle. Oh, 55 of Jess Adams is on pit road. Did he take damage from that?
Yeah, I think somebody did have contact down low or off camera.
Oh no. These guys are fanning out coming across the front stretch. They are fighting for 3rd. They're giving Max Service a run right now. Got the 65 of Kyle Ingerfeld gonna get loose as he touches that apron, washes up a little bit, loses just a little bit of time. Gonna give Kevin Thompson a little bit of run, that top side around Max Service, followed by the 75 of Andrew Pratt. Andrew Pratt followed by the number 8 of Eric Peck. Or Peck. Peck like Pecker.
I want to see him. Never mind.
What?
Never mind. I was going to say it.
Max Service has the Packer following closely behind him. Oh, that's not Max. That's 70. I got messed up. Andrew Pratt's got Mr. Peck following behind him. You know, if I was him, I'd have a big old chicken on my front hood. With that last name. Just a big old rooster. Oh, looks like Kevin Thompson is sitting pretty in that 2nd position right now behind Ben Morrow. Oh, he's getting a challenge from the 75. Sorry, 77 as he gives him a little bump going into the turn. Mr. Peck and the 75 is going to try to go outside. Kevin Thompson's got to run our leader, it looks like. Man, there's a lot of action right now on the front. All these guys are driving. They're driving pretty hard. Makes you wonder, does Ben have an aero issue, or is he just taking it easy, making these guys race each other and wear out their tires? You know, if he stalls that field by lifting just a little bit and makes them compact, they're going to race each other and wear their tires out and allow him to pull away.
Yeah, and he's still digging in that bottom line.
Yeah. Oh, looks like the 55 of Jess Adams is out of the race. He has taken his truck to the garage. He is done for the day, folks. Hate to see it. Love me a Wendy's 4 for 4. Or as they say it over on the west side of town, 4 for 4. Ben Morrow still sitting in that lead, being challenged by the 6 of Kevin Thompson. Followed by the 75 of Andrew Pratt. Looks like Pratt wants to push Thompson around that high side, trying to get him a run here. Andrew got to stay a little careful here. If he gets too close to Thompson in the turns, it's going to wash Thompson up, causing Andrew to have to lift, and it's going to hurt them both. Alright. Currently, we've got Ben Morrow, that 13 truck, leading, followed by Kevin Thompson, number 6 truck, sitting in second. Number 75 machine of Andrew Pratt sitting third. Eric Peck. I'm gonna mess that up all night. That number 8 truck sitting fourth. Kyle Lingerfeld, number 65, sitting fifth. Sitting sixth, number 77 of Seth Berger. Seventh, number 81 of Max Service. Eighth, number 5 of Matthew Setzer. Number 9, 56 of Adam Gardner. Number 10, rounding it out, number 22 of Joshua Fox. Right now, we've only got 2 Toyotas in the top 10. That's going to be Adam Gardner and Kyle Lingerfeld. Kevin Thompson poking his nose out there out front, wanting that lead. Kevin Thompson and Andrew Pratt are only 2 Fords up front. Ben Morrow's Chevy. I wonder if they're teaming up, trying to team up against Team Chevy right now.
Here he goes. He's going to clear him on the outside. Outside, we know gets the good run on turn 2's exit. He's going to get that good run off of turn 2. Can he clear him? Nope.
You know, it's hard to pick a favorite right here because I love some Mountain Dew and I love some Cheez-Its. Still the same 10 cars in the top 10. Currently we have 3 Fords, 5 Chevys, and 2 Toyotas sitting in the top 10.
And then 3 Toyotas back 20, 21st, and 22nd.
These top 10
Chevys and Fords.
Yeah, these top 10 right now coming across the line have 20 laps on their tires. Last pitted on lap 55, so we're getting close to another pit cycle here, Chris. Kevin Thompson has taken the lead over Ben Morrow. Ben falling back to that second position, closely being tailed by Kyle Lingerfeld. Kyle wants a taste. He's going to get all over the bumper of that 13 going in the turn, trying to wash him up. Looks like Kyle had to lift, though. Ooh, someone got in a wall. I had heard some metal scraping. anything else from going on the field. Oh, Adam Gardner getting challenged by Mr. Peck. Adam currently sitting 5th. Peck currently sitting 6th. Going to tuck in behind Adam Gardner coming out of turn 2. Peck's going to stick his nose inside, showing he wants that inside going into turn 3. He's going to take the inside. Adam Gardner, though, is going to have the run coming out of turn 4. About to be side by side for 6th back as Max Service pushing his way up, followed closely behind by that number 5 truck. Chris, you see anything interesting going on track?
Not really. It is kind of piled up right here, starting with the number 8 truck, but other than that, it's really thinned out.
Yeah. Adam Gardner is pulling away from that little pack right there. He's keeping that 5th position for now.
Got a Pac-Man helmet on, it looks like.
Kevin Thompson's still our current leader.
Crazy to know that pit strategy worked for Kevin.
I
Stayed
know.
out to like 35 laps.
Yes, I'm very impressed. '77 looks like he's trying to pull away right now with that 66 position. 77 of Seth Berger. Called closely behind by the 81 of Max Service. Mr. Eric Peck. Sitting 8th. These guys are starting to get single file here. You know, I believe these guys are getting ready to come to pit road. I think that's why they're starting to single file out and not fight so much. They know it's coming, so they want to spread out and not get caught up in any accidents. Hmm. 50 laps to go. We should start seeing some pitting here soon as they're on lap 28 of this stint. Jeffrey Peppers currently on lap 34 of his stint. Jeffrey Peppers sitting in that 15th position. Jeffrey Peppers pitting in. Oh, 77 of Seth Berger and Max Service also going to pit. They dove in late. I hope they didn't get a speeding penalty there.
Yeah, it was like a top right of the screen as they were coming around the trial. We saw them just kind of whoop right in.
They dove in hard. They were trying some little tricky moves there. Black flag in these long green flag runs will kill your race.
Yes, especially this late in the race. You're going to drop 2-3 laps down, and it's over at that point.
Let's watch Seth Berger and Max Service see if they got a black flag penalty here. Looks like these guys are clear. They got in safely.
Looks like Adam Gardner going to be our leader here temporarily.
Adam Gardner currently on lap 86. Currently sitting at 31 laps spent on those
Oh,
tires. We
caution is
have a
out.
caution! Oh, man. This is really going to shake things up here. Depending on where you pitted, you might be 2 laps down right now, and you're only getting a 1 lap wave around.
See what happened to Mac's service? It wasn't Max wrecked. Why are we watching Max? It was Blaine Woodruff. Oh, so Jeff Peppers comes up the track, gets loose, and comes down and hooks the 71 of Blaine into the wall. Peppers coming off a pit road, a little wobbly, but
Oh. Looks like he spun his tires and got loose. Oh, man. That is going to ruin both of their days. With how he just hit his nose in that wall, ain't neither of them going to be able to keep up. Jeffrey Peppers lost the whole front clip off that truck because it just slid right on down the backstretch. Looks like he's got a right front also. Jeffrey, I think his day is going to be done. 71, he's got some heavy front end damage though. Got a flattened nose right now. Alright, let's see how this shakes things up here. Most of these guys just took tires, so I don't see them taking many tires right now.
Ben Morrow's gonna be the leader. I think he's gonna be the leader. But he's going around the track. Pace car is out here in front of Seth.
Adam's currently being scored the leader. I'm willing to bet these guys are going to have to take a wave around right here. Yeah, all these guys had already pitted, so they were a lap down. They're going to have to take a wave around.
That's it. So Gardner is going to be scored as the leader on this green flag restart.
Yep. He's going to come across the line here at lap 90. We have 40 to go. Adams coming back down pit road.
I don't think he ever stopped, did he? Did he stop earlier?
He did. He was on 0 laps on his tires. He stopped on fuel. Oh, someone missed their pit box. That ain't gonna hurt too bad being caution flag pit stop. Let's see who missed their pit stop back there. $25 Forrest Hamilton. Missed his pit box. Andrew Duffield currently being scored our leader. Andrew Duffield in that 68 truck. Haven't really seen him around much tonight. What did he do to get the lead here?
Hang on, we're not going green.
Finally getting things in order here. A little extra time. Pretty interesting how things are turning out right here.
Right. Andrew Duffield, first time seeing him up front here tonight. He's going to take the green flag. Oh, lights back on the pace car. We got one more lap. I was getting excited.
I think you're behind.
Am I behind?
Fast forward a little bit.
No.
Because lights are going off right now.
Oh, lights. Yep, got it. Lights just went off. Alright, going green, our top 10. First, Andrew Duffield, followed by Josh Landfox on the outside. Randall Burnett, third. Andrew Secor, fourth. Aiden Giordano, fifth. Forrest Hamilton. Whew. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on up there. iRacing have trouble getting this all good. There's a lot of names up front right now that have not been up front all day, so it's going to be interesting how this plays out here. It'll really shake things up. BMRL currently sitting 8th.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, Andrew gets a nice start, didn't spin his tires. He's going to jump on out front. We've got some fighting going on for second place right now. Got some angry language being exchanged over the radios. 21 calling out 12's not clear. 21 slides up high. He's going to lose some ground. Of Andrew Core wanting to put some pressure on Andrew Duffield. It is Andrew versus Andrew right now at the front. Kevin Thomas currently sitting 15th. He lost a lot of spots. Ben Morrow's already gained 2 positions. He wants that lead back. Chris, how do you see this playing out?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Daniel Park or Ben Morrow, I think, is going to snatch this win. I don't know. Andrew St. Coeur might as well, though. He's a pretty strong truck.
I think if Kevin can make his way back up. Right now, these guys are racing pretty hard up here. They're slowing up, letting the pack catch. Oh, Andrew going to come down. As Andrew comes up, they're going to bang doors. Number 12 going to prevail as he dives down into turn 3.
But we do have one more pit stop. I mean, we've seen guys go 35, 36 laps in that first stint. So, I mean, can we go the rest of the way? Someone's going to need to get gas here, I feel.
Well, I'll tell you right now, our top 6 have 9 laps on their tires.
They've got 32 more laps to go. Do they have enough gas?
Daniel Park has 7 laps on his tires. So if any of those guys can make it, it's going to be him. If you save fuel, you could possibly make it happen. But if a caution happens and you're saving fuel, losing position, it's going to kill you.
I think the best strat right now would be to pit here in the next 5 laps. 5, 10 laps. Maybe 10 laps.
Kind of split it in half, get a new set of tires, and get on it.
Yeah, I think if it was me, and I know, hey, I'm 4 laps short. This is Vegas. There's probably going to be a green-white checkered. Possibly.
With how these guys are racing from the front right now, there's about to be another wreck. Ben Morrow takes second.
Yeah, I think if it was me racing right now, I'm pitting here at lap 110. I'm taking right sides and gas.
Right sides and gas. And that still leaves you an extra set.
He is leaning majorly on that right front.
Who is?
St. Coeur.
Oh, yeah.
Entering that turn.
Ben Morrow showing his nose. He wants that lead back.
Yep, St. Coeur leaning really heavy on that front right going through 1 and 2. That thing's gonna be bold before long. Not sure
Getting
why
hot.
we just switched over to a pit. Okay.
Alright. Let's go look at our current top 10. Andrew St. Coeur currently sitting first, being challenged hard by Ben Morrow. Ben's going to put a side draft on Andrew, sticks his nose in there. They're going to rub doors a little bit. Oh, they're going to door bang coming across the front. Andrew fighting hard for that. Ben not giving him any slack. They touched doors going into turn 1. Something's about to happen, Chris.
Yeah, I'm just watching that 21 and that 63 behind them, just waiting ever so patiently for something to happen here.
Well, these guys are arguing. 13 and 12 are arguing right now over the radio. Don't want to take my eyes off these guys. Tell you what, currently scored first, Andrew Coeur, Ben Morrow second, Randall Burnett third, Aiden Giordani fourth, Joshua Fox fifth, Daniel Park sixth, Adam Gardner seventh, Andrew Duffield eighth, ninth Seth Berger, and 10th Kevin Thompson. Kevin's working his way up. Trying to get back up there as Ben and Andrew are still battling. Aiden's just buying his time sitting there behind him, watching these guys heat up their tires. Well, it looked like Andrew washed up the track a little bit there. Who's the first one across the line? Ben Morrow. Ben, your new leader. Man, Chris, this is getting intense here with the final 30 laps to go.
Yeah, it sure is. I'm not sure. When do they come down pit road?
I don't see Ben or Andrew coming down anytime soon as much as these guys are battling. All they care about right now is who's going to be first as they trade this back and forth. If it was me, I'm going to come around lap 115 is when I'm going to hit pit road. I'll have 25 laps on my tires. That'll put me with 15 laps on my tires. When the end of the race happens, I'll still have 20. I'll still have decent tires if it goes to green, white, checker and I'm up front. Andrew's going to take the lead back. Ben's all over that bumper. Going to dive it low again. Going into turn 3. Come out of 4. Ben's going to be behind Andrew. Looks like Ben's saying, hey, you know what? Take it. You're burning your tires up. I'm not burning mine up anymore. I'm just going to put some pressure on you and wait for you to make a mistake. Kevin Thompson's made it to 9th position right now. Daniel Park in 5th.
Alright, so now, I mean, do we start to see pit stops happening?
You know, it's hard to say. If you come alone and we go green...
Adam Spear is going to be on pit road right now.
I wonder if he's listened to our broadcast.
Yeah, because that's lap 110. And that's about when I said I would do it.
Ben Morrow on pit road.
Yeah, here comes others.
Alright.
What are they going to do?
Let's see.
What are we getting here, Ben Morrow? Are we getting right sides only? Or just some gas?
You know what sucks is I can't... Oh, right side goes up. And down.
Oh,
Left side up. He's getting a full set of tires.
81,
Max,
right sides only.
Max only got right sides. Ben gonna lose 4 positions on pit road to everyone else. But you know, I think he can make that up. I think we got enough time he can make that up. Those 4 tires is really going to pay off, I think.
Especially 17 to go here.
With as much fuel as he had to take in that car, that might have been the right decision. I'm going to predict Ben Morrow coming out on top if we go green here.
And here comes Aiden Giordano. Taking right sides. 25 is in, right side up. 21's going to take both. So is a 25.
Joshua Landon, pit road. Ooh, he's got loose coming on pit road. Kevin Thompson currently being scored second. Andrew Gardner currently scored our leader. Those two still out front. Have not come to pit road yet. Seth Berger with issues. What is Seth going through?
Gonna do. A lot of guys taking both. All four.
That might be the thing to go with as much fuel as they had to pack in that truck. 'Cause, you know, if we have a few green, white checkers, they might need it all. I would rather be safe than sorry.
It's like Kevin Thompson, the Georgia Bulldog fan, is going to be in the front position.
Ooh. The 5 of Matthew Setzer's all over the rear bumper of Seth Berger trying to get him loose. He wants that position. He said, I want 12th. Give it to me. Oh, man. He's going to try and push Seth high. What has happened here? Something has happened to piss these two off and make them race each other so hard for this position.
Here comes the 6. Means Adam's going to be our leader once again. Here comes the 77 and the 5. They're going to unlap themselves.
So they go around Adam Gardner. They are insanely faster. They're about 2 seconds faster right now than Adam Gardner.
Yeah, and they're going to be scored as...
currently 8th and 9th.
And once these cycled through, they should be 5th and 6th, 6th and 7th.
Well, we got Ben Morrow currently sitting in 5th. Ben is 1.3 seconds above the 77 of Seth Berger.
Gardner's going to find himself back deep in the field in about 19th position when he pits.
Ooh, 77 cuts down hard across the nose of the number 5 machine.
I'm wondering if Gardner can make it. Remember, Gardner did pit during caution twice to come down and get gas. I wonder if he's got what it takes. I mean, we saw guys do 36, 37 laps on that first stint. Gardner came down to get fuel at lap 97. That's
He's
33 laps.
First.
I don't think we see Gardner pit. I think we see Gardner in victory lane.
9 laps to go, currently on a 31 lap stint. If he has saved gas, he can make it.
Yep, he's got 24 seconds on second place. I really want to know if he is. I kind of want to bring him in.
You know, I had a lot of people tonight say they wanted to come in for in-race interviews, but we haven't really had a chance.
Hey, Adam, it's Chris and Brett up in the booth. You got us, bud? Mr. Gardner. Nope, he is focused and dialed in.
21 of Aiden, gonna push the 77 past the 5. Aiden's gonna come high, followed closely behind. Ooh, ooh! 75 and number 5 touched doors. That 22 truck of Joshua Land trying to follow Aiden through that traffic. These guys are trying to get to the front here with 7 laps to go.
Yep, Adam definitely saving those tires right now. He is letting off all the way through 1 and 2.
He's saving that fuel. Ben Morrow currently sitting second, fighting Andrew for that lead once again. Except they're fighting for second. And if anything happens to Gardner, it'll be fighting for first.
I know, and I'm gonna have to cheer for Gardner here. He's my teammate back in BMRL.
Ooh. Hey, I'm cheering for him too. If this strategy pays out, that's going to be amazing. Max Service closing the doors, number 13 and number 12. These guys are getting close. They're fighting. They want that position.
Come on, Adam. 15 seconds. He lost 5 seconds in 3 laps. He's got it.
I
He's
hope he
losing
does.
2 seconds. Almost 3 every
5
lap.
laps to go. He is 12 seconds in front of second place.
I know in there on your screen, 12 and 13 are in turn 2, exiting turn 2. Adam coming out of 4. There's a gap about
11 seconds.
About a third of the track here.
Best thing for Adam is this thing goes green. Max Service wants in on this action. He's gonna push someone. Who is he gonna push?
But the 12 and the 13 got the 69 truck in front of them with some damage.
Oh no, Jeff Peppers. What's gonna happen? Adam Gardner currently 9.2 seconds above second place with 4 laps to go.
Come on, Adam. Let's look at this gap by the camera here.
Gardner 7.7 seconds ahead of second. Andrew Core takes second place of number 13 of Ben Morrow. 2 laps to go. Oh man.
Adam really loose. Hold on to it, buddy. I
Adam,
think his tires are done.
4.4 seconds.
Oh, he's out of gas.
3.5. No!
Oh no. Is he out
I'm
of
gonna
gas?
lose the lead. Oh, they take the checkered or the white flag. Adam is out of gas. Ben Morrow, second. Andrew Core currently being scored our leader. Ben's gonna have to make something happen now. As Aiden of the 21 dives inside of Max Service, he's gonna fight for that 3rd place here.
Oh man.
They come across the line. Andrew Core.
St. Coeur is going to win it here with the 13 runner-up, Ben Morrow.
Ben
And
Morrow
Max Service.
not happy. Ben Morrow was not happy with how the 12 of Andrew St. Coeur raced him.
Oh, it stinks.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez. The 8 just got drilled.
8 got drilled. Adam Garner gets collected in this wreck.
Man.
Adam still trying to finish the race, gets wrecked by 2 guys hashing it out. There's going to be some discussion for that tonight. That's going to cost Adam Gardner the ability to finish this race. 12 is burning it down.
Oh, man. Gardner finishing 18th. Oh, so close.
Well, you want to pull Max in here while Andrew is currently celebrating?
Let's see where.
Max Service and Swift Racing.
Yeah, there we are. Hey Max, it's Brett and Chris in the booth. You got us, bud?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, congratulations bringing it home in third there. Crazy good race out there tonight. Just walk us through. I mean, what was it like from your perspective all night?
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of pack racing, just trying to take care of the right front tire to be able to have something towards the end of the runs. Couldn't really do much with the truck until about 15 laps in. That's when the tires start to wear. But I don't know. Me and Seth Berger, my teammate, we were just trying to get our way to the front any way we could. Tried a little strategy in stage one or in the stage, and then tried strategy with 2 tires there at the end. I just didn't have enough truck there. Props to Andrew. He got the win. That's his first one ever. A huge congratulations to him. That's all I got.
Nice. Well, congratulations bringing it home in third here tonight. Any sponsors, any family, friends watching the broadcast that you want to thank?
Shout out to Berg_arts on Instagram. Go check out Seth. That's all.
Congratulations here tonight, Max.
Thank you.
Alrighty. Let's go find
Mr. Ben
where
Morrow.
Where do we need to take you, Max? Or
He left.
oh, okay. Oh,
I'm
Ben
not
Morrow.
seeing Ben Morrow in
yep,
chat.
he's an interview waiting.
Oh, okay.
All right, Mr. Ben Morrow. It's Brett and then Chris up here in the booth. You got me?
Yep.
Congratulations bringing it home second. I know you in the 12 there about the last half of this race, battling pretty hard. Walk us through your perspective on that end of the race.
Yeah, I mean, the truck series and just about everything you drive it in is as close to Interstate 95 racing as it gets. Like, I didn't lift the entire race. You're wide open the whole way around here. It's just about arcing the corner when you don't have people around you, and then the truck doesn't handle bad. So these things are so easy to drive. A monkey could do it, clearly. And he was fast, but he won the race by simply putting me in bad spots from the moment I got to him. Like, he didn't for a second take into consideration that I just drove from like 12th to 2nd in 4 laps through traffic. I got to him and he's like pinching me down into the corner, pinching me down off the corner. He said that I passed him in the grass on the front straightaway, and I did because he forced me down into the grass running me so low. Like, I don't know what the heck his deal is. When we finished the first stage and I had a 2-second lead on the field and he's nowhere to be found, maybe that's a good indicator of who you should and shouldn't hold up. Now, it worked out for him. He won the race. I hope he's proud of it. But next time he cuts me off into 3, I'm not lifting. And if he gets wrecked, he gets wrecked. It is what it is. Like, I'm always second because somebody runs me wrong. And what do? Lift for him so that they can finish the race?
Right. It's a love-hate relationship out there.
Yeah. Like, I don't have a doubt that he was fast. I also don't have a doubt that anybody here was fast because everybody's the same speed because we're wide open the whole way around. But, like, if you're going to run the bottom and block, you have to commit to it. You can't run the top on the straightaways with a guy with a run behind you and then dive to the bottom the moment he gets in front of you. Like, you saw how I ran the first stage. I put my left sides on the white line and ran it the whole way around the track when anyone was near me. I got passed a couple times on the outside because I was slower running the bottom with my left sides, like arcing that hard off of the corner. It's just silly. Like, you can't be slower than the guy behind you, run from wall to wall on the track, be costing his time, and then start holding him down once he gets to you. Like, it's just belligerent.
Right.
And then start bouncing off of him 4 times a lap because you can't figure out how to hold him down without hitting him. Like,
I
I love racing.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially Vegas. Vegas is.
It's not bad in any other car. Any other
awesome.
car, it's great because it takes talent to drive them. But the trucks, like, don't get me wrong, I love the trucks at like Dover and IRP and New Hampshire, anywhere that you can't just flat out wide open the whole race. Like, it's no different than Daytona. The only difference is it's a little bit harder to handle them here once you get somewhere. And so if you don't have clean air, then it becomes a handling race. But for whoever wins, it's not about the handling, it's about positioning.
Right.
It's stupid.
Right. And here, pit road is a killer too.
Yeah.
Any sort of issue on entrance and exit on pit road is just, it's done.
Or pitting at the wrong time and getting stuck as the lucky dog car instead of, like, if that pit cycle, if it went green, if that last caution didn't come out, I won that race, hands down. And 2 weeks in a row I get screwed over by a raw deal on pit road.
Well,
Like,
any sponsors on the truck? Anybody watching at home, friends, family that you want to say thank you to?
Enemies.
my wife.
Any enemies?
Yeah. They not yet. That's the bad parts. Like, everybody in here I've run really well with before. Like, last season we had great season. Like, nobody really, I don't think anybody had any issues with each other. I think that these trucks are going to bring out a lot of animosity because they're so easy to drive. Like, everybody who's close to really good is suddenly going to be really good. And it makes for closer racing, which is fun. I'm sure it was a blast to watch,
Oh, yeah.
watch the 12 and me. But at the same time, it gets frustrating really easy too, especially like with tires. The first stint, I had 5-lap newer tires when I blew back past the guys with 5 to go in it, right? That wasn't frustrating. I knew the car was faster. I knew I had better tires. There's nothing they could have done there, right? They could have tried to hold me down. It just wouldn't have worked. But it gets really frustrating when you're in a division or a series or whatever, that you're running away from people when they're not within a second of you. But the moment they get the least little bit of draft, suddenly everybody's as fast as you. That gets old really quick. But anyhow, this is what it is. Yep, thank you. Yeah, hopefully. Yep, catch you later.
All right, there. I was muted. Sorry, I muted myself because I had a coughing fit and didn't realize that I didn't unmute myself in the broadcast. But that was our second place driver finisher, Ben Morrow. Andrew St. Coeur interview coming up here in a second, but I'm going to take a moment here and talk about an event that's happening in the league that myself, Brett, and Adam do drive in. That's BMRL. We are hosting a Toys for Tots race December 9th. That's a Saturday at 7 p.m. Central is when practice will open. 8 o'clock will be our qualifying, and 8:05 Central will be the race. It's a $10 to enter. All the proceeds that are made during that race and prior to people signing up goes to Toys for Tots as soon as that race is over. It's going to be in the truck series here at Las Vegas, 60% fuel. You're going to get 3 sets of tires. Depending on the amount of people, is going to depict the stage or if we're going to have heat racing or not. If we don't get enough to do any heats, then we're just going to do a 50-lap race here at Las Vegas. I went ahead and I'm going to post the link here in the chat. If you copy and paste that or just click on it, that brings you to a form on Google Doc. Go ahead and sign into your email, fill out the questionnaire, copy and paste the PayPal information, $10 to race. Welcome to donate however much. We know that this time of year, Christmas is coming up, and there's some families out there that struggle to be able to see that big smile on their children's face on Christmas morning. So let's see. My whole thing is I love to give back, and I used to be in that situation many years ago. And I'm blessed to be out of that situation now and able to give back to those families that could use it. So if you want to race, or even if you just want to watch the broadcast, it'll be here on BMRL. Me and Brett will be broadcasting it. That's December 9th at 7 p.m. Central. Lobby opens. 8:05 Central. Green flag will drop. All right, we got
Guys.
Andrew in here. Andrew, it's Chris and Brett. You got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, congratulations taking the dub here tonight, man. Did you think you were gonna get it, or did you think Adam was gonna be able to walk away with it?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. He did mention earlier that he thought he might have enough fuel. I think he pitted the second time in that last caution to try to top up and obviously come up a little bit short. I actually thought he might make it, and then he obviously went down on that before the last lap. So that's too bad for Adam. I know he this is his league, and I know that would mean a lot to him to get a win, and I would have been pretty darn excited for him if he had been able to pull it off.
I know it was pretty crazy, trying to not be, have any bias to any driver here as a broadcaster. Adam is actually one of my teammates in the league that I run, and so I was trying not to publicly cheer for him, but it's pretty hard not to do. And then ran out of fuel on turn 3, and then I knew that the battle was on for the win between you and Ben.
Yeah, it's like I said, I would have been awful excited for Adam if he had been able to pull that off. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
no,
I got to cheer for anyone taking big risks. I think it's awesome, and it's awesome when it pays off. So I always cheer for any big risk going on.
yeah, cheer for the underdog, right?
Right.
Oh yeah,
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. So and Adam's a good buddy of mine too. So yeah, no, it was obviously a hard fought win there tonight. I think I obviously upset somebody, and I guess that's.
that's racing, man. I
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Well, I'll be perfectly honest. I have
was-
just to be clear, I have zero remorse. And I know he's listening, and I gather he was awful long-winded there in his interview, and that's fine. That's his own prerogative, and he felt like I pinched him, and quite frankly, I did. And I mean, it was very obvious in the broadcast, and I'm not going to lie, I'm very excited to go back and watch it and see how I did race it. And I'll be the first one to admit that I pinched, and I felt as though that where it's initially where it all started was me taking the cutting the apron, coming across their finish line, and obviously he felt like it's acceptable to go even further into the grass to try to make a pass to get to my inside. And if it worked, if he had been able to do it clean, but I just don't think it's clean to do that at all, to get to somebody's inside. So I raced him hard into the next corner and pinched him low every lap thereafter until until we got to a point where I was running into the wall, and I was being very respectful, and there was one point later in the run where I kind of get into his back, and I'll be the first to apologize when I do something wrong, and I came over the mic, and it was absolutely unintentional, and I apologize for that. So anyway, but I will say, I definitely don't want to be creating, animosity and enemies when I race. It's not how I race, and I try to be respectful, and I will be respectful with all competitors, especially including Ben, and I will going forward. So I to me it's a clean slate, and I'm not gonna race any different. It is fixed trucks, and fixed truck league you have to be aggressive. If you're going to win races, you have to be darn aggressive. It's not especially at a Vegas where essentially you're full throttle. It's pack racing. You got to be able to. You got to know how to take air off people. Ride their right quarter. Get them tight off the corner. That's just how you have to race if you wanna be successful in the trucks. And I'm not very. It's something that I have to get better at. I was fortunate enough tonight to pull it off, and I kind of, I got really, really lucky, as you can see, through the broadcast when I, kind of got in trouble there after the stage and
Mm-hmm.
fell way, way back. And I had no damage. I was playing the fuel strat game at that point. I knew that everybody else was going to have to make one stop or two stops, and I was when that caution came out, I was within a half a lap of being able to make it to a one stop. So, and then I was going to have to be very conscious of my fuel after that as well, to be able to make it to the end. But the way I fell off, and I had to make an immediate decision: do I push to try to get caught up to the field, or do I save and try to do a one stop? And I just didn't think I would have enough tire to be able to make any sort of advancement, and do a two tire or two pit strat. Hence why I made that decision to fall off and really save. So I got very fortunate with that caution, and then I was able to obviously finish strong. But I want to call out my team tonight. Kevin Thompson. I believe that he had the truck to beat tonight if it wasn't for that caution. I think he was battling for the lead before the caution, and him and Andrew Pratt. But we have a great group of guys, a great community here in Outlaws. Adam puts on a fantastic league. I get super excited every Wednesday night to run. I'm really excited to rewatch the broadcasts that you guys put on. So thank you very much for everything you guys do, and really just want to thank the rest of my Twisted Axle team. Doug, Eric, Randall, Kevin, Adam, Andrew, and if I missed anybody, I apologize. But yeah, it was a really fun race and exciting. And last thing I'll say is I really just don't want to create, problems down the road, and I will definitely be respectful going forward. But I also race very hard. So, and that's pretty well it for me.
Well said there, Van.
Sounds good.
It's definitely one of the things that I, run with is it's okay to, be mad in the race, but then once you hit that Discord, you gotta just let that animosity, that anger towards another driver go.
I think it kind of takes away from the victory a bit, and anyway, I'm not going to be classless, classy in winning and classy in defeat, and that's me, and I'm going to be like that all the time. If Ben had been like, we had a really good battle there. Let's be honest. That after the pit stop, we were side by side.
Y'all put on a hell of a show.
We were side by side for many, many laps, and I know he's upset about the prior pit cycle. But that pit cycle, there was nothing wrong with what we were doing. It was side by side racing. It was hard racing. And he was getting me through the tri-oval or through the apron most laps, and until he got to a point where I know he was starting to get tight, and it was getting the momentum off the corner. So it was just really, really good hard racing, and I thank him for that, because I was having a ton of fun, that last half, or that last stint. So anyway, I'm sure
we had a lot of fun watching.
Yeah, we'll let bygones be bygones, and hopefully he can, and because I will, and it's and if he had got me, I would have been the first one to congratulate him. So anyway, a second is not bad, and he should be happy to have a good strong run, which he did, and it's going to be a great points day for him. He had a good stage, he finished well, he led laps. It's going to be good for him for the overall standings as well. So anyway, I look forward to continuing racing hard with Ben all year, so it'll be fun.
All
Well
right,
said,
man.
sir.
Yes, definitely, and congratulations on the victory here. Go celebrate it, and we'll look forward to seeing you back here again next week.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate it.
Go drink you some beer, sir. Throw some champagne.
All right. See you, Brett and Chris. Thank you.
Yes,
See ya.
sir. Have a good night.
All right. Bye bye.
All right, well, that about wraps it up here tonight at Vegas in the Outlaw Sim series. Great racing all around.
Absolutely. That was a heck of a finish coming down there at the end.
I know Adam putting on a great show with a strategy. Does it work? Does it not work? Coming down to the white flag where we found out that it didn't quite work. And then the 12 and the 13 putting on a great battle down at the line.
Love them or hate them, they put on an excellent show out there tonight. Gave us a lot to talk about there at the end.
It most definitely did. Well, look forward to seeing you back here again. I think we're racing next Wednesday. I'll have to make sure. I think we are. I'm going to have to get with Adam and see. Let me look at the schedule right here, actually. He doesn't have the dates in there. I think that's week to week. I believe we'll be here again next Wednesday on Thanksgiving Eve. So until then, look forward to seeing you guys here in 7 days. If we do have a race in 7 days, if not, then we will see you here the prior week or the week after that. But once again, if interested, December 9th, a Toys for Tots charity race event will be happening. I posted the Google link down in the comments. Go ahead and click on that. You sign up through that sheet and also donate your entry fee of $10 in order to race in that race. The day before, I will email out the password to the session. That way you can log into it and not everyone can just have it.
And even if you can't make it and you feel like making a donation, please make one. All proceeds go to charity Toys for Tots. Gives these kids a good Christmas.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and not gonna worry about that right now in the comments section. It'll be posted elsewhere, and yeah, it looks like Adam said there is no race next week, so we'll see you here in 2 weeks for the next race, which will be at Bristol.
Oh, we're gonna have a lot to talk about after that Bristol race.
Oh yeah, and then Coda after that. Alrighty, guys. Well, my name's Chris. This is Brett. And
Thank you for having us.